Hey there! So today we have another review, and this is a beer courtesy of Stefan. This is Cigar City's Hunahpu's Imperial Stout. Wow, it's a really special one. I remember this was like a beer to hunt. Can 2022, 3 years old. Did I go in 2022? I feel like I definitely got Huna. I did get Huna. We went to Tampa. Oh, you know when I went there, it was election year. I want to say, yeah. So it had to be 2020. Okay, well, I haven't had a Huna since then. There you go. So, voila, that's your answer. And obviously, I generally be using a real glass, but this is the Huna, like Hunahpu 2016, glass. So why not? Let's be appropriate. Why not? Oh, jeez. I was thinking cans. Or should I coaster? Should I have a coaster? You know what? Let's use this. Let's use a little cigar. All right, let's check it out. So, beer is pitch black. Wonderful black dark tan head on that. That it has viscosity to it too. What's this beer clocking at? Ooh, Cigar City doesn't act because they don't like. I don't think it distributes. So because there's no distribution, they don't freaking say the ABV. I believe something around like 10, 11%, something like that. But yeah. Let's see. Definitely good amount of chili. It's just noticeable. What is it again? Cinnamon, vanilla, cocoa nib, chili peppers. Before, I think they used to specifically say it was ancho, but chili peppers. I don't know if I get vanilla, maybe some cinnamon. Yeah. See, that's what it is. Cinnamon, not the chili pepper, but it's a combination of a little bit of chili peppers, a little bit of that, like dried, smoky chili pepper note, but yeah, and then some like roasted malt and all that good stuff. So yeah, here we go. So more chili forward. I was like trying to trick myself. Yeah, no. Light on the cinnamon, really nice, rich, rich pepper flavor, big, bold, decadent, like thick beer, tons of mouthfeel, sweet, chocolatey, roasty. A little bit of that pyrazine character, which some people call like a. Well, not some. It literally tastes like green bell pepper. Hint of that, maybe, possibly, but it's like the blending of the chili pepper, right? Like, so like the use of coffee sometimes and chili pepper. Like again, it happens in wine too, but the pyrazines give this kind of like green bell pepper flavor. I get a hint of that, maybe, but really nice. Nice, solid umami flavor. Towards the back of the palate, it's like smoky chili thing, like that, like Chipotle, not the restaurant, but like it's kind of like it's kind of like Chipotle, like Mexican flavor. Yeah, just really nice combination. The cinnamon has to be tamed down a little bit. Vanilla, cocoa nib. Wow, interesting. Nice warming heat on the bottom end, but I really like where this beer sits. Like you see these adjuncts: cinnamon, vanilla, cocoa nib, chili. So three of those flavors are really beautiful. Tertiary flavors, secondary flavors, like they really take a back seat and offer complexity to the main flavor is really just a really rich imperial stout, decadent, sweet, thick, chewy, chocolatey, higher residual sweetness, not too hoppy, so not like a standard American imperial stout, and then like the secondary flavor is strongly, or primary or secondary is strongly the chili pepper flavor. And then the third tier, tertiary flavors, are that cocoa nib. Can't really find that on the palate. Maybe some vanilla sweetness in there. Maybe a little bit of cinnamon, Yeah, there's a little bit of cinnamon. I maybe call it secondary flavors floating around there, but not like a big red bubblegum thingy. Insane that like big red bubblegum was such a huge flavor. But then again, it's insane that people like Fireball. Someone commented on my YouTube comments like, yeah, like cinnamon. It's insane. People like that. Fireball is literally a top 5 brand of liquor in the entire country. We're talking about like, like Tito's and like, like whatever. Like of all the liquor sold in the entire country, Fireball is a top seller. Top 3, top 5. So like insanity numbers. Like High Noon counts, and it's like top 1, right? Like top guy. Fireball is a killer out in the market. So, that is delicious. That is absolutely delicious. I love that it has a complexity like a barrel aged beer. That like you're looking like the beauty about like imperial stouts being aged in barrels and blah blah is that they have these like echoing flavors of like tertiary, secondary flavor, blah blah blah. This has that without being barrel aged. I think the age has actually done great. I mean, yeah. You have to give me a 2025 to like taste it, blah blah. Luna Day literally just happened last week. But man, that is delicious. Wow. Waiting. I love these beers, and for me, I want this beer more like Mexican cake, like at least when I remembered it. A little less decadent, but more spicy. I mean, granted, this beer's been aged for a year, so I actually don't know. I don't think this beer is ever that spicy. Yeah, I want more chili flavor, a little bit more cinnamon, a little bit more zippy zesty, but it is a delicious imperial stout. So like that's where I put the beer, like less on the like adjunct heavy, but just really delicious beer. Then again, if you don't like chili peppers and all that good stuff, you're not gonna like this beer at all. So it's very chili forward, but not a spicy way. It's like a dried chili flavor, right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a little bit of that pyrazine thing going on. Very good, very good. 3 years in, wow. 98 minus. There we go. Great rating. Insane beer. Hunahpu's absolutely delicious. I love beers that are so well constructed like this. 3 years in, tastes amazing. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Thank you so much. Cheers.